to the Trash King. Of course, I'm the Trash God, here once again with the Trash King himself. Round of applause. Today we are going to watch some videos sent in by a viewer, and these are people fails.
Yep, and all these are sent in by Papillion Purple yet again. Thank you, Papillion.
Thank you, Papillion Purple.
Alright, this first video is called Friday the 13th Strikes Different this year. So, should we guess what's gonna happen? Some people tell us that's their favorite part, is us guessing. I don't know why, because we're always wrong.
It appears, I can see a frame, we haven't seen the videos yet. It looks like somebody's bowling, so obviously it has to do with bowling. I'm gonna guess, just from what I know about bowling, that this person's gonna throw the ball and somehow it's gonna skip all the pins and be a gutter ball or go into someone else's lane. What do you think?
Because the words Friday the 13th strikes different this year, I think she's gonna throw the bowling ball and then Jason Voorhees is gonna come up and slash her throat. Just a guess. I'm probably wrong. Alright. Then YouTube will definitely demonetize us and ban us again. They'll be like, what the hell, you're showing actual murder here? Come on, man, we were all grown up with Rotten.com.
Vai pra frente, Dora!
You were almost right.
Trash, kick him now.
Vai pra frente, Dora!
You know, the only time I ever do that is whenever something's on the TV that I don't like 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know about you.
Hey, I don't even watch those shows. I just watch your recap.
That's what people keep telling me, and how dare they? Those shows are disgusting, vile, and evil, and yet I have to suffer for them. But look at her reaction. She's like, oh my God, but thank God I don't have to pay for that.
That's happened to me before, where one of my fingers got stuck in a ball, but it never went that high.
Oh no!
It just kind of went like popped and went
Yeah.
up in the air a little.
So it sounded like a bottle cork
Yeah,
coming
exactly.
off. That's pretty cool. That's what it sounds like when I finger my wife's. I'm just joking, all right? If my wife's watching this, that's a joke. Do not kill me and do not kill Michael.
Vai pra frente, Dora!
I like how she's still holding on to her mouth like, oh my God, tee-hee, did I really do that? Well, that was a good first video. Let's check out the second video, which is titled, Man Arrested for Riding His Motorbike into McDonald's. This could have been on our last video with, car fails. We learned today that I can't say fails right, and I say it as fell, and I don't know why. Probably because my tongue is an idiot, and it doesn't do what I want. So what do you think this video will be? I think it's fairly obvious, just judging from that first photo.
What I'm hoping he does is rides in and grabs a bag of food and then does a little peel out and zips back out through the door.
It'll be like that guy in the subway. He'll just say, give me that shit! just right on up. What I'm hoping is that he'll be riding and he'll sing a little... how does that song go?
A man has been arrested after driving his motorbike into McDonald's. A worker appeared.
We do not need audio. It's just some British lady doing our job. We could do that. Watch this. So this asshole rides his dumbass bike into McDonald's because he's extra hungry and needs a Big Mac. And then the guy comes up and says, hey, can you f*** on off? And he doesn't. See, we could do her job.
The suspect was arrested for violating a road traffic act but has since been released.
What? He got Mick arrested?
The appropriate response when getting arrested in McDonald's on a motorcycle, there's only one appropriate response, and that's to say, rubble, rubble.
Oh, God. I was just cosplaying as the Hamburglar, ma'am. How dare you? How dare you steal joy from the lives of many? Just how McDonald's give diabetes to everybody. He's like, all right then, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. It would have been way more funnier if he would just bash through the windows like the Kool-Aid Man, or the door, whatever. You know what I mean. Why is this guy so polite? I mean, I know it's not that, socially accepted to come in someplace with your motorbike, but he wasn't like really causing a big ass ruckus. He just drove in, was told to get out, he turned around and just got out. You could tell this was filmed in England, because an American would just be like, all right, watch me pill out on the floor. But no, he was just like, all right, sorry, I didn't know that I couldn't drive through on the inside of the fucking restaurant.
You know how they drive on the wrong side of the street? Maybe he was unaccustomed to drive-thrus. He thought you were literally supposed to drive through the fucking restaurant.
This next one is called, This Guy Thinks He Can Park Wherever He Want, Not When This Bandit Is on Patrol. Or not when the bandit is on patrol. Alright, so this is fairly obvious. He's just going to put that sticker on that car. Hopefully the owner of the car comes out and he's like actually in a wheelchair or something. He's like,
wait a second, there was no parking for me.
What do you think's going to happen?
I'm hoping, and I know this is not going to happen, but I think it would be awesome. There's Elmo on the sticker. I think it'd be awesome if the guy came out in like an Elmo costume. And it was like, I'm still shit.
I think the biggest plot twist is that this guy's just putting that sticker on his own car. He's like, oh yeah, if I park here, this will be great for content.
Wait, does that guy have a hand tattoo?
Yes, he does. I think it says MS-13, but I could be wrong.
Say the exact same thing. Deport his ass.
Deportation right away. All right, let's see this guy mess with somebody's vehicle who's parked where they shouldn't be parked. All right, so he just slaps it on the car like we guessed, and then there's this little thing on top saying, people that impede handicap parking are the most violent offenders and will be dealt with accordingly. No mercy. Like I said, the guy probably is in a wheelchair though. He's gonna wheel out and just shake his fist like, damn it, how dare you? I love Elmo. How could you betray me like this?
This shit has happened to me before. My mother's in a wheelchair when we go out in public, and I've had people park in the zebra stripes and I couldn't get her into the car. I had to back out of the space.
Oh,
that's what the zebra stripes are for. It takes a lot of space to get the door open and get the wheelchair in there. It takes more than people would expect.
You know, I didn't know that, and thank you for educating me. I mean, I would never park in the zebra stripe spot anyway, because I like parking in the back so I can get my fat ass walking more. But, like, I have seen people park in those places before, and yeah, you're right. God damn it. I never realized that. That dude's the biggest asshole in the world.
Indeed.
Let's see. Hopefully something good follows up, and it's just not this. God, he's got like a little collection of them. Look at that throat goat one. What does throat goat mean? Does that mean you go down on goats?
Well, I actually happen to know the backstory to that phrase. If you want to know.
Oh, no. Yes, I kind of do, but my guess is that it's about Heather, who loves the deep throat, and she's the greatest of all time. Am I right?
You're close. The original throat goat is Nancy Reagan herself. Look it up.
Nancy Reagan, the OG throat goat. Know your history. This is called McDonald's at Mass Avenue. I wonder what the fuck happens here.
So I'm gonna guess that Mass Avenue is a street in a big, busy town like New York or Boston or something, and it's gonna be kind of like a People of Walmart, where there was a bunch of weirdos.
Is that a goddamn massive Mass Avenue. We always go back to Massive Two Shits.
I think that's what it's probably referring to, Massachusetts. I can't even say it now.
Massive Touche. I just say I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to say Massive Two Shits every time. Because one shit isn't good enough. You got to have two. I think it's going to be Nancy Reagan and I Deep Throat Heather in there. And they're both... And this was back when McDonald's used to sell hot dogs, and they're both having a hot dog competition to see how many they can stick in their throat at once. That's my guess. I thought that was you cackling, laughing at first, but it's whoever recorded this video. Wait, is it funny because a homeless guy, maybe homeless guy, just walked in there and just took some sandwiches and walked out? Is that the joke I'm seeing?
I don't think so. I've seen this problem before. Unless I'm mistaken, this is that kind of situation. If you haven't run into this, you've been lucky. A lot of times you go into the fast food places now and they're so understaffed. So Johnny had to go take a fat and there's nobody working there. And you're like waiting for a long time. I think that's probably what happened. He's like, good, I'll just make my own food. Because I'm not seeing any employees. Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, you're right. No, I don't see a single person. All right, maybe there's a follow-up. No, that was it. So literally, this homie came in, he grabbed some French fries, and then he went, grabbed himself some McDoubles, and he just walked out while the cameraman's just cackling like a wild witch the entire time.
It'd be funny if he had been wearing a Burger King shirt.
So we literally saw the real Hamburglar. This one is called Walmart Employee Dislikes His Job, so he does this before quitting. And I'm calling complete bullshit. I don't think this guy's a Walmart employee. I think he just threw on a Walmart vest. That's just my guess. I think it's one of those dumbass pranksters who, should get their ass kicked, but they say, oh, it's a prank, bro, it's a prank, and then nobody kicks their ass.
I think this guy is a real employee. He's going to take his vest off and slam it down and then take his shirt off. And then he's going to run by the little McDonald's that's in the Walmart and grab a bag of food and say, give me that shit.
Yeah. So it's going to be Magic Mike Part 4, The Quest for Double Cheesies. I like it.
You feel me? Why y'all coming out like that? Why y'all coming out like that? Don't you dare! What can we go back? What's going on? Hey, I just drink like Johnny made 40 Let's go!
God damn it. Somebody's going to have to clean that up. And it's not going to be him because sadly he just quit. Maybe quit. I don't think he works there. I'm still going under that impression that this guy does not work here.
I did not expect him to steal the milk. If you're going to steal anything... Does he have a secret stash of cookies somewhere?
Probably. He's just going to dip it on the floor. I mean, somebody who's in line is like, God damn it, man, that was my milk. Now I got to go back to the milk aisle, which is always deep in the back of goddamn Walmart, and grab another milk. This guy just ruined his day. Oh no, Michael, what happened? You were right there the whole time. But just like this Walmart employee, Michael done ran the off. So that's it, guys. This has been the Trash King with the Trash God, and we got to see some good-ass clips. We got to see Hamburglars. We got to see disgruntled Walmart employees, and we just got to see a bunch of people out in the open do crappy stuff, because that's what people are. I hate movies where they always say, oh, the person is the bad guy the whole time, because everybody already knows that people are the bad guys the entire time. What do y'all think? You got any trash? Send it our way, and don't forget to drop a thanks, Michael, even though he ran away that way, and I don't know if we'll ever see him again. Until next week when we'll see him again. All right, everybody, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and blah the blah. I still don't know how to end videos, so all I'm gonna say is thank you, and thank you. That's it. That's all I got.